off to an early start today. We're hooked up to the load bed. I'm on my way in right now in the personal car. I wasn't going to come in till later, till about 8. We're going to get to the yard right now, check out the truck and trailer. We're going to load up a loader. We got a couple loaders in the yard right now, a couple old ones, 3 loaders I think. We're going to leave one there. We're going to load one up, get it to the new yard. And then we got a 345 going to the yard, so I got to wait there to get that into the yard and basically see how we're gonna set the yard up. What's gonna be the best way to do everything for trucks to park, equipment to sit, pipe to sit, trailers, that type of stuff. We got about like four dry van trailers, them little 24 footers. We're not moving anything too far. We're only going 3-4 miles down the road, but we're gonna go ahead and start out with the low bed, try to get all the equipment, K-rails, all that stuff, the screen we have. So every day's gonna be different. Today it's gonna be a slow start. We're gonna grab some machines. We're gonna grab a backhoe off one of our jobs, bring it to the new yard. We're gonna grab the 325. That one's got a coolant leak, so we're gonna grab it and bring it to the new yard as well, and that'll get repaired and eventually go back out pretty soon. So today we got the loader from the yard to the new yard, check in the 345. We'll have an outside hauler move that. The trailer I pull is it's a 7-axle trailer. It's a 60-ton 4-rail, but apparently when they bought it, they didn't buy it with the Jeep. It came without the Jeep. So we just use it as a 16-tire expando. So I don't move the 345. I've done the 345 like on site when it has to get moved on the same job and go from, one street to another street or across the street. One of them we have that actually has to be unpinned because it's really tall, really tall. If you don't unpin it, unless you got a deep pan, like a deep pan, which pans could only go so deep, we don't know that, but on my trailer the pan isn't deep. It's a pan, but it's not deep, and curled up and everything. That thing was like 16.5, so it has to be unpinned by the mechanic, which they did, and I believe they're going to take that one to a job, then bring the one from the job to the new yard. We'll check that in. After that, we'll head up to the job, grab a backhoe, bring it down to the new yard, go back, grab a 325, bring it down to the new yard. We'll see where we're at with the rain. Hopefully it ain't too much rain. I don't mind working in the rain as long as it ain't pouring down where I'm getting soaked. Like I said, it's not over the road stuff. This is all 10 miles down the road, get out, unload, chain down, go down the road 5 miles. So you're just constantly in and out of the truck. You're not driving too much. So it's a big difference when you're, driving 2 hours down the road with a piece of machine. But anyway, that's what our day's looking like. Our month, like I said, is going to be long with the low bed, being that we got to move this yard, and I'm sure in between we'll have several moves come up. I know I just talked to a foreman yesterday, and he was telling me how he needed to move his loader, a roller, and a skid steer down to another job. So we'll get video of that when we get that done, and it'll probably be tomorrow. Right, let's get our pre-trip in. Coolant's good. Belt. Tire check. If you could get that ring. See, I left my ramps like this the last time we used the trailer because I knew it was going to rain and I haven't been using it. This pan gets soaked. Oh, right now you can see come on a little bit of water. I don't have no drain holes in here. I had drilled some holes, but apparently they're clogged up with dirt. But I do that whenever I know it's going to rain. So yeah, bump your tires. If you know your tires, you could bump them and you can hear a ring and you know they got air and you know they're to the max. If you're new to it, you're probably just going to take time learning. What do you mean you could hear a ring? Yeah, if you listen close and you hit it hard enough, you could hear a ring. But it's always good to check your tires, especially on a rainy day. All lights working. As you can see, the end dump is still work in progress. It's for another day. No coolant, low on coolant. Possibly been ran like that a while, maybe a leak. There's some wetness right there, but I don't see anything because you'll see coolant spills. But anyway, it's just good to check your machines. So good thing I carry this shit. I'll go ahead and top it off right now. Come to the other side and make sure our master's on. So they always leave the master on. For a while they were doing good. I was on them, turned the master off. It helped save the battery. I'm gonna go ahead and pull our dipstick right over here. So that looks pretty good. Go ahead and wipe it off on the glove. Fuck it. I need new gloves anyway. Clean, clean. Go ahead and finish it off with the pantalones. Go ahead and get it right there. And we got oil. The oil looks good. Actually looks really fresh. That side did. This side doesn't. But there's oil. It's good. So working for a contractor, it's probably something you want to do with these machines. I mean, at least if you care. If you don't care, we'll just get in it, fire it up and go. But for me, the end of the day, I'm the one that's got to deal with the broken machines. So I try to take care of it. All right, let's get coolant in this. Get it fired up, warmed up. Truck's warming up. Then we'll go ahead and get it loaded. Went ahead and topped off the coolant. Needed a whole gallon. Just got it fired up right now. Gonna see the best way to do this, so so I need to grab these fucking forks. One of the two, which those go to the other loader and these are for that loader. But of course, someone's always blocking me. Try to get shit done. Ah, look at that sky. But it just never works out the right way. So I'm gonna see if I can snake these out. I'll close this gate a little bit. And then I was just trying to track the least mud possible. So I might just pull straight out or straight forward and then back up, but I don't want to track too much mud. So let me see if I can get these spinned around. All right, so we lucked out. Able to grab the forks by closing the gate. I don't know what's up with this loader. Oh my God. Shit. So if we could get it loaded without it turning off. Fuck. Wet days, nice and easy. Oh, fuck. Give it too much gas, it'll start spinning or fucking die on you like this fucking thing. Fuck. Another fucking job for a mechanic. This thing has got me all fucked up already. Start of the Grinch's day. Oh man. All right, we got it loaded, ready to go. I try to track the least mud possible, but obviously that's not easy to do, but at least we got it done. We're running a little bit early right now. I'm gonna go ahead and go to the new yard, get it offloaded. Hopefully we can get it offloaded since it was turning off on me, but we'll see. Maybe it was just, I don't know, something. I warmed it up pretty good, but we'll see right now. Then we'll have to call for the mechanic to come out and get it fixed. But let's try to get this day started. Try to keep it positive, at least me. Right, so this is where we're at already with the new yard. Little ass streets. I just moved all this, so I'm gonna have to back up, eat the curb. But it's gotta get done, so we shall see. All right, so basically right now we're fucked. We can't make this turn at all, so I had to back up, park the motor here. I'm in that private driveway, so I don't block cars. Now I gotta find somewhere to put this. What we're gonna have to do is back out there into a main street. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Go ahead and park this machine here. So what I got to work with right here. Life of a local low bed. All right, so we're backing out into the main street right here. At least I got a little eye right here, but little view. Just want to back up, go around the block, see where we could sit. So the best bet here is going to go ahead and grab that dozer, load it up. I'm going to have to back in here. That way I don't track too much mud either on that dozer. It's going to be dirty as hell, but let's get it done. maybe get me some birria tacos right now. Queso tacos. I'm gonna spin this. Oh, this is a lot better right here going in. Let's see what the outcome is. The turn here. All right, well, we're back. This is gonna be a nightmare. This is my life every day. I'm hoping every time I record I get something good, something fun, but man, this is worse than where we are right now. A lot worse. I don't even know which one our yard is here, so we'll wait and see, get more information, and get back with you guys on this. R.D. Reed. That is it. John getting it done. All right, so we got it unchained. We can go ahead and pull up and offload in the middle of the street and then track it in. So it's gonna be a real nightmare. Shit you gotta do. Get it done. right, so we're here for the backhoe now. I've been asking to get all these attachments ready. This backhoe's got 4 buckets and a wheel, and it ain't got nothing over here. So fortunately, I'm gonna have to load it up, drive down the street and look for 3 buckets and a wheel. So let's get it loaded and hopefully we find them. That way we can get on with our day, because we got to come back for that 325 here as well. But we'll see how that goes. That yard situation, man, it's no good, but it ain't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Thought it was going to be a lot worse, but it was all right, I guess. We'll have to make it work. I just don't know where I'm going to park the truck there, but we'll figure it out. One day at a time, one day at a time. All right, well, let's get this backhoe loaded and find them attachments. All right, so being that we got machines over there, hopefully the attachments are there, I'll use an excavator, throw it in the front loader bucket. And that's it. This thing's a little sloppy, it's real loose. It's always a pain to get it on. Sometimes I use the ramp, sometimes I don't, but this thing's a real pain. So let me tighten down this arm real quick, and we'll get them attachments and be on our way. All right, so we pulled up to the other little laydown yard we have, and well, they don't know where the attachments are. Apparently they're under a plastic. Everything's covered because of the rain, so he told me, oh, well, they're over there under a plastic. Did you look? And I said, well, no, because I called you right away, and you said they're probably over here on this laydown yard under a plastic. But he also told me he didn't use the machine, so he wasn't sure. So I said, you know what, dude, that's why I just told you guys, have all this together. You guys need it off the job, but you expect me to untarp everything. And, you know, I mean, I said, if you want to do me a favor, go grab them with forks, bring them over here. When I come back for the 325, I'll load them up. If not, I guess they're going to sit till, I mean, we could grab them. Everything's covered with plastic because of the rain, so I get it, but I'm not going to sit there and uncover everything either, you know. And like he said, oh, well, the loader bucket's full of mud and whatever. I said, well, so how do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Like, that's why I gave you a heads up the day before, and I said, hey, that's leaving and that's leaving. Have it together, have it ready to go. So no biggie, you know, we'll grab them later. Hopefully he gets them out right now. They're going home early today, so I told him, well, dude, I mean, just take another half hour on the clock. Go grab them for me, you know. But he didn't sound like he wanted to do it, because why? He doesn't want to untarp and have to retarp and all that, but they expect the driver to do it. And he could have had his people do it. Not necessarily he has to do it, but so empty machine, nada. Just 1 bucket. So we'll get it to the new yard, come back, grab the 325, get it to the new yard, and probably stop by Napa. I need to get some oxygen sensor cleaner. Got this code. It's all the DEF system, man. These DEF systems suck. At least it's not raining. Sun's out. I got a little rain coming up here, but right now it's dry. It's nice, sunny.
But my active psoriatic arthritis can sometimes hold me back. Now with Sky Rizzy to treat my skin and joints, I'm ready to go. Your pulse. What's really 537?
Man, I'm hungry. I haven't ate. I got my rolled oats. What is it? Rolled oats. I got grapes, strawberries, bananas, almond butter, almond milk, and Greek yogurt, I believe. So I'll probably have a couple bites of that right now. I just been, when I'm in the zone, I'm just go, go, go. But I am craving a burrito or California burrito right now, or some shredded beef tacos. That sounds good. coat buckets and a wheel. It's nice and easy. You ain't got to go all crazy and fast. Tricky when them lines are moving, the wind. Just under them lines right now. Go ahead and extend yourself out. We got a trash truck behind us, so I'm gonna go ahead and spin back around straight. Go ahead, dude. someone just picked one up over in Ritchie Brothers Paris, exactly like this one, and they didn't disconnect the ramp, and they ended up hitting the bridge over on the 60. So that kind of sucked. I'm real paranoid about height. Looks are deceiving, you know, so can never be too sure. Much more to low bedding than just driving. Gotta keep the fucking streets clean. Pick up your mess. Check your truck. Grease your truck. All right, so it just started raining. We managed to get out at a perfect time from work. Man, I am beat from all that cleanup on the street at the new yard, and then right now, well, at the old yard I filmed. It's a lot. It takes a toll on you, man, driving all day and dragging chains and climbing machines, and if you got to do cleanup with the shovel and the push broom, it's a lot. It'll take a toll on you, but I'll tell you what, it was a good day. We didn't get rained on, just in the morning, not too bad, and the sun was out most of the day, which was good. I'm just hungry. I am hungry. I was talking about what burrito earlier or some shredded beef tacos, but I don't know, man. I'm thinking maybe some barbecue food. That sounds about good to me. Maybe a tri-tip sandwich, pulled pork sandwich, something like that. I don't know from where though. Well, so much for shredded beef taco or California burrito or my barbecue food. It's gonna be carne asada nachos for dinner. Good enough for me. It'll work. Dinner time, haircut, shower. Eat up.